Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
This is Coach Cast TV, and today we have Kep1er back.
Oh, okay.
We like Kep1er.
I do.
And in fact, Mrs. Coach has a very strong bias in Kep1er.
Oh yes, Eugen.
Yes, and in fact, at one point in one of our videos, you said she would be on your K-pop Mount Rushmore, top 4.
Yes, her and Jisoo.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a couple of others that are sitting so tied, I really can't make a decision, but they are my two all-time favorites.
The good thing is you don't have to make decisions, but it is fun conversation just to see who appeals to whom. And we have a song called Good Night today, and if that sounds familiar, it's because we just did a song called Good Night, a double feature, in fact, from Dreamcatcher, and then the cover by Rolling Quartz.
Yes, those were two neat videos.
Now, this is not a cover of that song. It's a totally different song. But one of our viewers let us know that there was another song that we would like that's called Good Night that would just fit right in since we had just done a Good Night.
Okay.
And since I like to sleep, I thought Good Night would be appropriate. And so now, I will say this. The viewer said that this is more your speed. Okay, so I'll reserve judgment. But they did say they thought we would both like it.
Okay.
And so knowing that, I imagine it's going to be a little slower.
Okay.
But we'll find out coming up next. All right, and we are doing a lyric video because we were told there's no official music video and that the lyrics are very important to this song. And in case you didn't notice, this is when they were still a nine-some.
A nine-some?
Nine-some.
Nine-some.
Now they're a seven-some.
They're a seven-some? They went from 9 to 7s?
Yeah, anyway, here we go.
Okay.
Well,
it's not a slow one. It's a little peppy.
It has got some pep to it, and if I'm being honest, I like this.
I was actually reading the words because the viewer said that the words were really important. This has got it's an upbeat, but it's not too upbeat. It's kind of like right there in the perfect harmony.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not going to go jiggy with it on this one, but at the same time,
you can if you want to, I guess.
I mean, hey, you got your jiggy on. I'm not judging, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's an upbeat, happy kind of sound, but it's not necessarily one you're going to hit the dance floor.
That's right.
Anyway, that's what 37 years of marriage does. Is we can kind of get on the same wavelength. What a voice.
is a beautiful tone right there.
Woo! We're going back through that. That was fantastic.
I'm trying to think of the word that best describes this. This is just so, it just goes so well together. These girls in this song, they harmonize really well together. They just flow, but you can tell the subtle changes in each voice that comes on.
Speaking of voices, I have said in other Kep1er reactions that Youngin, next to the last on the right, is like my bias wrecker in this group. Dayon is my bias. And I will tell you that her voice is just unbelievable. That's the one that you said the tone was just fantastic. And I'll tell you, you would think that 9 people is too much in a song, but the way they layer these subtly over each other is incredibly well done, and it feels like that each of them are getting time to shine in the song. But that high note that Shayun, however you say her name, hit there, that was nice. Wow. That was a masterpiece.
This group right here, I've noticed the more we listen to them, the more that when they start singing, they are so closely related in voice that you can see, but there's also that little just subtle differences in each girl's voice, and they just layer each other over just really, really well.
Yeah, I agree 100%, and I'm going to say something very shocking here. That is one of my all-time favorite K-pop songs. Yeah, that was truly spectacular.
That's one that it has a mesmerizing, hypnotic state when listening to it.
Yeah, I would put that maybe as high as top 3.
Oh, whoa.
That's how good that song was.
Whoa.
Yeah. So anyway, Kep1er has been a very pleasant surprise, and they don't get as much love, I think, as they should. They're not unpopular by any stretch of the imagination. However, I don't think that they're as popular as some of the mega groups, and I do think they should be, because the talent level in this group is off the charts.
Their voices, it's for 9 and now 7 girls to be singing all on the same stage, they've got an exceptionally amount of talent, and their vocals go perfectly together.
Yeah, they use the tools they have really well when they write songs for these ladies. So anyway, thanks for this suggestion. It was totally different than the other Good Night that we just did in a very, very good way.
Yeah, equally great.
I mean, Dreamcatcher nailed it too, and Rolling Quartz turned it into a K-Rock song. It was fantastic too, but this is a whole different sound, and I really, really like this one, to the surprise of many, including myself. And so, anyway, with that, leave us some more suggestions. Let us know what you'd like to hear next. For now, throw a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed.
And ring that bell.
We'll see you next time on CoachCast TV.